All right, so head coach Jim Montgomery joining us here on Pioneer postgame. Denver wins it 3-1. Pioneers again give up the first goal of the game, but much better effort tonight. And Coach Montgomery, especially that third period, it seemed like you guys came out and got that huge goal and just were able to shut it down.
Yeah, I thought our third period was the best period I've seen us look like a team that's starting to grow and come together. And I thought we dictated play. I thought our puck management was great. Our puck pressure was really good. And Air Force really didn't generate much in the third.
I thought really the turning point of the whole game was when it was 1-1. They have a 3-on-2 after you guys got caught deep coming in shorthanded. They have a 3-on-2 on the power play. Evan Cowley makes a spectacular save, and moments later you're able to get that 2-1 goal by Zajac.
Yeah, that was a huge turning point. You're right. And I thought in the first 2 minutes of the period that Evan Cowley made a great blocker save as well. So those two saves combined with us getting a little momentum in the second period, a couple of big hits by Rudy Junda and Matt Marcineau. And, again, Emil Romig's playing like a man possessed this year, so it's nice to see. Again, we're starting to see people start to grow. Some freshmen got their first points in college, O'Connor and Staub did both on really nice plays.
Yeah, that fourth line, that checking line you threw together with Junta and Staub and Marcineau, they turned out to be really the story of the night. Marcineau gets the goal to tie it up, had an assist, and probably could have had another goal driving the net as well.
Yeah, I mean, we've asked Mars to take on that type of role, an energy guy who's hard to play against every shift, and we're seeing that start to emerge, and I hope his confidence really grows and takes off so that he can be that Matt Tabram, Danny Doremus type player for us.
Yeah, and another freshman that had struggled yesterday and then earlier on today, but in the third period, Terry really seemed to pick his game up, had a couple of great scoring chances and was able to keep the puck in at other times.
Yeah, I thought he played fearless in the third, and I mean his skill and his stick skill is out of this world, and how well he skates. So it's just a matter of time before his confidence blossoms and he starts to fill the back of the net for us every game.
Got a great wrist shot on a couple of my, he wears Bo Bennett's jersey, so on a couple of those I'm like, that looks familiar.
Well, I wasn't here for those. I wish I was.
But so a lot of the freshmen started to pick it up a little bit today, and first time we saw Blake Hillman, and he looked pretty composed jumping into the play, and looks like he's comfortable on both sides of the ice.
Yeah, I mean, we think he's a blend defenseman that can make plays in the offensive end, but most importantly, defend really well and break the puck out really well. I mean, that play he made on to set Zajac in on the breakaway pass right out of the box, that's a smart hockey player that has his head up, intercepts the pass or shot, and snaps it, 70, 80 feet for a breakaway.
Yeah, and going back to Air Force, you look at how many shots on goal you had tonight, and you led Air Force with shots, but you might have had 50 to 60 shots on goal, but they seemed to block everything. I mean, just about every time you had a great-looking shot or a cross-slot pass, they seem to always get a stick or a body there. It's like a unique skill that those guys have.
Well, they play. It's unbelievable. Frank's done a great job and his staff of getting that team, a young team like that, playing so hard and playing the right way. They're always on the right side of the puck. They're not giving you odd man rushes, and they're a tough team to beat. We played better tonight than we did last night, but they could have won both games, and we got to get better. But they're going to be a good hockey team this year.
Really the only negative tonight has to be that you go 0 for 4 on the power play. You had some good looks, but again, a lot of that just came back to them blocking shots in front.
Yeah, it did, and we were a little too stagnant, I thought. I thought we were really methodical, like we were gaining the middle of the zone, then we were passing it back, and it's like you knew what was coming. So if I know what's coming, they probably do.
Yeah, and tonight, Evan Cowley, really the story as well. He kept you guys in it when your offense was struggling, had that huge save that we talked about, but perhaps more importantly, it just seemed like he saw the puck very well all night.
I thought his tracking of the puck is the best I've ever seen it. It was like he was swallowing up pucks, and it was really nice to see. He's been doing it in practice, so it's nice to see he's getting rewarded for his consistency in practice with a really good game.
Yeah, and you get Michigan State in here, a team that Denver has played very, very few times in the last 15 years or so. A perennial power for years. They've kind of struggled the last 6 or 7 years, but a Big Ten team nonetheless. You get a couple players back yourselves. You get the captain, Grant Arnold, back, as well, possibly Adam Plant. So this one, I think, was an important win for Denver to get ready for that.
It was really important for our confidence, and like I said, a lot of people contributed besides our players that everyone talks about all the time. So it was nice to see different guys contribute, and by going to tough areas, getting rewarded, so that we keep going back there.
All right. Well, congratulations on win number 1, and hopefully you get another 35 more.
That would be nice.
I did the math, and that's about right.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Coach. I'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Jay.
All right. That's head coach Jim Montgomery. And finally, Norm will get you the scores when we return on AM 1600, The Zone.